Another thing that has to do with depression really is diet. Diet is very, very, very important. We know to be vegetarian, but you can even go deeper than being a vegetarian. There's a wonderful book I love called Never Be Sick Again. It's my latest health book that I absolutely, just my new Bible. And it says that every cell can be absolutely perfect. And no matter what disease, no matter what it is, it's just that it isn't getting enough of what it needs, and it's getting too much of what's not good for it. And that's the essence of everything. It's the essence of the cell. So that's why meditation can work, because you meditate and you're bringing in everything that's perfect, and then that moves out everything that's not. But on the way, you can, being on a raw food diet will get rid of depression. So if you'd like to try that, I know you have a lot of things here that the book doesn't agree with, but they say non-dairy, non-sugar, and if you were just to cut sugar out of your diet right away, that will take away a huge amount of the depression. And if you cut out dairy and cut out white flour, and then you become raw food, for sure, all the depression will be gone just from that simple little thing. The stomach, of course, is where we take everything in. Everything's coming in. So it's a really good one to work with. Here's a wonderful thing to do. See, what happens is that when the energy comes into the stomach, it bloats, and it gets stuck there, and it can't move. So this is not only good for your stomach, but it gives you a nice, flat belly. You take your hands like this, and you grab, parts of it. Then you just twist from side to side. Have fun? Then you find another place, and you move that. And so you're taking all the things out. So this will give you a flat tummy, and it begins to move all that energy. Eyes are a subject dear to myself. When I was little, I was legally blind. I couldn't even see the big E. And then I learned these exercises, and I was able to pass the driver's test without glasses. So what you do, this first are the yoga exercises that come from India. I'm sure some of you probably know these. You just follow your finger moving up and down with your eyes. And then you rub the hands, close your eyes, and you place the hands with the palms right over the eyes. And this is where the healing comes in, right through the hands into the eyes. And then you can do this longer, but I'm speeding it up. Then the finger goes from side to side, and you're just following the finger. And again, you rub the hands, palm. And then you go from, forgive me for going so fast, but I'll just, so you know how to do it. So then it's upper right to lower left, and palm. And then the other diagonal, palm. And then you make a circle one way, palm. And then circle the other way, palm. Okay, so those are the yogic ones, and that's what I used way back in the 70s that helped my eyes. But since then, I've learned a lot of new ones. So you can take your right hand like this, you place it, here's the middle of the head and the back, and you place it to the left, and then with your other hand, place it on the opposite side down, from just below the eyes down. This is from Jinshin Jitsu. And people who have been totally blind have done this and got their sight back. Yeah, and then you reverse. And of course, it's a little awkward to hold the head up. So this is a nice one to do when you're lying in bed or you're lying in a bathtub. It makes it very easy. What? Up or down? What do you mean? No. So I'll walk you through it again. Right hand behind the head on the left. Left hand goes to right cheek with the fingers and the bone under the eye, and then they just go down over the cheek. You got that? And then you reverse, right hand goes to left, below the left eye cheek, and no, that's the right, right, left. And then the left hand goes to the back right side. Everything is reverse. Well, until your eyes are perfect. Yeah, you can do whatever you like. I think you should do it for like 5 minutes is nice. But if you really have, your eyesight needs to shift, then you can, do it longer. Like if you're taking a bath, you can just sit there in the bath, for 20 minutes. Here's another wonderful thing that you can do with everything. This is one of the main things that I like to share, and that is to create a magic book. So you get a beautiful book, you can have rainbows on the cover, anything you want. This is a good example of like a magic book. Okay. And in this book, you write with the 3 P's: present tense, positive, and personal. So you're writing for your subconscious, so it has to be positive. If you say, I do not do something, the subconscious takes out the not, and you're doing it. So that's why it's not good to be anti-war. It's better to be pro-peace. And then it has to be present, because if it's in the future, I will do something, it'll always be in the future. So you write as if it's already happened. And then it has to be personal. If you say it's out there, it'll always be out there. For your subconscious, for you, it has to be personal. So you can say, I feel good that there's peace in the Middle East. I feel good that everyone is now meditating. You can't just say everyone's meditating. So in this book, you can write down everything that you would like to have happen. So particularly with changes that are coming. I used to be afraid of some of the changes. I was kind of like, I'd hear some things, a part of me would go, what happens? Am I going to be safe? And all these, my subpersonalities would come up. So then I would write, I am fully prepared for all the changes in my life. I love and welcome change because it is always for my highest good. All changes make me feel better. Every day in every way, my life just gets better and better and better. My life is magic. I meet wonderful people.